In May 2004, I was diagnosed with incurable, inoperable, local advanced prostate cancer at only 58. I was told I probably had cancer for 4 to 5 years with no symptoms at all. I didn't know about the prostate. I didn't know what symptoms to look out for. There was nothing in the surgery. My GP never mentioned it to me, even though the government has the Prostate Cancer Risk Management Programme that requires GPs to discuss prostate with all their male patients over 50. And even now 60% of GPs refuse to do it, even if there's a family history. Currently there are 37,000 new diagnoses every year and rising. And deaths from prostate cancer remain a steady 10,200 every year on average, which is one every 50 minutes. It can and it must stop. To complicate matters, we have pussycats. They're very slow growing and you die with them rather than from them. And then there are tigers, which are more aggressive, and they are the killers. Early detection gives correct treatment and lives saved. So we have to improve early and accurate diagnosis. The prostate-specific antigen blood test is unreliable and results in many chaps being treated unnecessarily, but it is the only test we have. In a recent survey of 1,400 men, it was found that for every one identified by the prostate-specific antigen test requiring urgent treatment, around 40 others were treated unnecessarily. That means high cost financially in tests and treatments, high cost in time for both patients and specialists, and extreme stress for patients and their families. It has to stop, and we're nearly there. Treatments include radiotherapy, surgery, brachytherapy, cryotherapy, and hormones. Prostate cancer needs testosterone to feed on, so the hormones are used to block production or block the reception. My initial one was the latter, resulting in loss of muscle tone, loss of body hair, fatigue, erectile dysfunction, but a great pair of breasts. The second one resulted in droopy boobs, weight, risk of osteoporosis, hot flushes, night sweats, lost libido, but at least I'm unable to bear children. I'm a lady of a certain age. And I also had to take daily tablets to enable me to pee at all. 12 years ago, a patient called Colin Stokes met with his urologist, John Davis, and they discussed the lack of information and awareness and agreed to do something about it. They set themselves a target over the next 3 years to tackle the problem and to buy the correct equipment for the hospital to improve treatments under the banner, the Prostate Project. Their success allowed them to create a research team, and they appointed Professor Hardif Pandar to lead it. And that was a brilliant move. He has risen, with Dr. Richard Morgan and Dr. Aggie Michael, to international acclaim, with 110 papers published in 5 years, against a usual average, I understand, of only 3.5 per annum from other research units. When my treatment started to fail, I agreed to take part in clinical trials under the care of that team, and I'm still here today thanks to them, and feeling very much a part of that team. Professor Panda has trialled and had approved a new urine test for prostate cancer detecting a protein EN2, which is only present when there is cancer, and has gone on to identify whether it is benign pussycat or an aggressive tiger. We're now working on getting nice approval, and hopefully in a year or two it should be available in surgeries and even, hopefully, for general screening. No more repeat PSA blood tests, no more rectal examinations, far fewer biopsies, which can be as vague as the PSA results. pee in a bottle, put in a dipstick, and if it turns blue, the relevant treatment can start. Some major charities spend up to £13 million every year, with no positive developments in 30 years. While this small team has discovered this diagnostic in only 5 years, at a total cost of just £5 million. Now that really is value for money. If that had been around when I was 50, my wife and my family would not be permanently stressed. I may not have needed to be radiated and disfigured with treatments. I may not have had to take early retirement to live off our savings until pension age. I would not now be using valuable time and resources as I go through very regular checks, and I would not be in front of you now. As a trustee for the Prostate Project, I brought in Alan Carr, MBE, and the Love Train Appeal was born, to raise awareness with men nationally and to continue this invaluable work. We want to bring medical and clinical research together in a modern and purpose-built model urology centre to speed up research and improve the patient experience. That's not only for cancer but other urological problems. Now we ask for your help in making this possible by supporting our efforts, starting somewhat uncomfortably with the John O'Groats to Land's End walk between the 21st of March and the 17th of May. Please go to our website www.lovetrain.org.uk for full details and online donations. Walk with us for a while, or just come and cheer us on. Please help us to beat prostate cancer, starting now.